Hey guys, Marlo back once again, or as you know me on YouTube, it's MRA, and one more video for tonight. I thought I'd do a review on my Dawn of the Planet of the Apes Series 2 figures here, and it's a good day to do that. It's been raining all day, so I figured, let's do some videos. So, here we have Caesar. This is a new version, new head sculpt without the war paint that we saw in Series 1. He comes with some extra hands that you can see there and the shotgun. We also have Koba. This is another version yet again. Here looking a lot more fierce with a machine gun. He also comes with 2 extra hands. And the latest and newest figure, which I think will be the most popular from the series, is Luca. And I myself would like to get a second one. He comes with a second head sculpt, so you can easily make another gorilla soldier out of him. So yeah, Luca's definitely going to be the hot one from this series. And he does look a lot like King Kong. I have the Monster Arts Kong there in the background, so I'll compare the two towards the end of the video. But before we do that, let's give you guys a look at some of the details of the figures here. Anyways, here's the packaging. Standard plastic clamshell type blister packaging. You can see the back of the package there. They're all the same, so nothing to differentiate them except for at the front it'll have the names for the various characters at the bottom. But other than that, they're all the same, so this will go in the trash. No need to hang on to that. Got my Dawn of the Planet of the Apes Blu-ray Steelbook. Got that at Best Buy. Really cool set. If you are wondering about this, there's the image on the back of Koba. Really cool set. Let me open it up. You can see the disc there. Ugly Koba, and the symbol there for Caesar's group. Basically, the window design from the first movie. So anyways, onto the figures. Let me show you Caesar first of all. Oops. Get that stuff out of the way, sorry. Great head sculpt. Looking a lot more fierce. I had to look at all the other figures. With Neca, they have great sculpts, but sometimes the paint work can be a bit sloppy. So I definitely had to pick out of the bunch that I saw and picked out what I thought was the best out of the bunch. So you can see great articulation as always from Neca. See from the elbow, wrist, waist. At the legs there, and at the feet. So I believe you guys are familiar with that. Comes with interchangeable hands, like a gripping hand here for the shotgun. And let's see, they seem to be a little bit more stiff compared to previous NECA figures I've had. So a good idea would be to use the blow dryer trick, just kind of warm up the hand, and it gets really soft and squishy, and you'll be able to easily remove the hands and switch them out without worrying about breaking the peg. So just do that. It only takes a minute, and will be well worth saving any anguish from breaking your figures. Next we have Koba. Again, I had to pick out a nice one from the bunch. You'd think getting one nice and ugly would be easy, but again, depending on how the paint looks, human work. Human work. Human work. Human work. Anyways, depending on the human work turns out, it can be kind of ugly looking. But I think I picked out a pretty nice figure here. Just the right amount of sloppiness. There's the back, the rear. Poor Koba, all beat up. And he also comes with the extra hands. Here's one of them. I think I just dropped the other. But that's him. Give you a good look. And let's move on to Luca. the star of the bunch. I know some of you guys probably have the idea of maybe using him as a King Kong substitute. I guess you can put him up against a NECA Godzilla figure or something like that. Again, great articulation. He comes with an extra head sculpt. This is the extra head sculpt, a more calm looking version as opposed to this angry, fierce looking version. And the head just pops off. And let's see, show you some of the articulation there in the arms. Goes out and in, elbows move, wrists, pretty much the same as the other apes. There at the hips, knees, feet. And I tried to pose him in a standard ape pose. This is basically his upright pose, which is probably what you're going to want to display him in anyways, because most of the apes are more evolved and stood upright. But if you want him to look more like a Kong or traditional type ape, it's a little bit tricky. The back end is a softer, rubbery kind of plastic, so that allows for some flexibility in the posing. It's still a little bit hindered, but I guess you can put the arms out like so, kind of pose the legs like that, and then have them put the head up like that, and yep, kind of have them in that sort of traditional ape sort of pose on all fours. So it works okay, not the greatest. I think the Monster Arts figures pull that off a little bit better. You can see they're pretty much in the same scale. So here we have the Monster Arts Kong and the NECA Koba. I mean, not Koba, Luca, sorry. And you can see they're about same scale. Let me pose them both upright for you so you can see for yourself. Oops, there goes the oh my gosh, the head just popped off and I'm trying to, there it goes. That's the thing with the Monster Arts figures, the ball joints easily pop off. If I can just get him to stand now. So that's him, and let me get Luca to stand up right next to him. Hopefully I won't knock them all down again. Okay, real quick anyways. So that's a Monster Arts Kong next to Luca. And this is the Monster Arts extra hand. He comes with a bunch of extra hands actually, but this one's holding the, gosh, what's her name? I can't remember the name, but anyways, the girl from the movie. And you could probably swap that out with the Luca figure here. It looks pretty much in scale anyway, so as long as you can pop it on, I guess he'll definitely look like King Kong there, as you can see. But then again, I mean, you know, you're going to have to get this hand from the Monster Arts figures, so let's see. You're probably curious to see what he looks like next to maybe a Godzilla figure. Let me grab one real quick. Alright, sorry guys, I had to step away from the camera. No time for editing for me. So let me put that away. Put a Godzilla figure down there. Put Luca next to him. Pose him real quick. So there we have the 2014 Godzilla by NECA next to the Luca figure. So you can see King Kong, or your version of Kong here will tower over the 2014 Godzilla. Here is a Monster Arts Godzilla. Again, he also towers over him. And last but not least, let me grab a NECA Godzilla. Put these guys out of the way. NECA Godzilla looks pretty good next to this guy. So, I don't know, just something, you know, an alternative play idea there. But, again, you have the three from the Series 2 Planet of the Apes, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, sorry. You have the new Caesar, Koba, and Luca back there playing as King Kong. So, anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. Please like it, thumb it up, subscribe if you haven't already, and yeah, that's it, guys. Keep on collecting. Take care.